gone from just detection to description to redescription and now context, all created by the power of AI.
Ted Bailey is the CEO at Dataminr. Join us here for a one-on-one conversation on the trading floor of the New York Stock Exchange. It's great to welcome you here, and thanks a lot for taking the time.
Thanks for having me.
Let's start with an introduction to Dataminr, well known in the industry, but for anyone watching the interview who might be a bit unfamiliar, what's it all about?
So Dataminr's built an AI platform that takes in 1 million distinct public data sources in text, image, video, sound, and sensor data, and has pioneered a category called multimodal fusion AI for detecting events, threats, and risks faster than any other source.
What was the missing component in the marketplace that led to the foundation, the creation of the company?
I would say that with the advent of public data and individuals out there with cell phones seeing, hearing, and experiencing the world in real time, and then publishing what they see on digital media, it created this data layer out there that an AI platform was poised to leverage to ultimately detect events faster than any other human-generated source would have ever been able to.
How are you advancing real-time AI for high-stakes use cases?
Dataminr's been a company that for over a decade has been the first to detect events. In the last 3 years, during the era of generative AI, we've pioneered a number of new advancements that have really taken our category to the next level. Those include Regen AI, that not only describes events, but redescribes the events as they unfold. Think of a live information brief, always up to date. Most recently, we pioneered our first agentic AI capability called Intel Agents that actually write context around the events. So to summarize, we've gone from just detection to description to redescription and now context, all created by the power of AI.
And Ted, in the last few years of my career, we've had a lot of conversations about artificial intelligence, broad AI use cases. And in the last 6 months or so, to your point, the conversation has shifted a bit more to agentic AI.
Yes.
For people in your position to talk about. I wonder where you see the next step, the next layer of evolution of the technology. Is there a component of AI you suspect we'll be talking about this time, let's say next year?
Agentic AI is one of these truly profound evolution steps in AI. And I think a lot of the focus on agentic AI has been on using it to replace humans as they perform tasks or on sort of automated workflows. Dataminr's use of agentic AI and AI agents for intelligence is a novel application of agentic AI. And I think simply the exponential scope of what's possible with AI agents all working together and orchestrating is truly going to be game-changing in ways we haven't yet figured out.
How do you see physical and cyber risks converging?
So unfortunately, in today's world, with nation-state actors as some of the biggest cyber threat actors out there, the line between a cyber threat and a physical threat has really blurred. When an attack occurs in the physical world, you can ultimately see cyber infrastructure impacted and vice versa. Sometimes a cyber attack can have physical world consequences. So at Dataminr, we've built a platform that spans both the detection of cyber signals and physical signals to give that common operating picture across both domains.
A lot of the conversations we've been having here today for this exciting day, this partnership between Night Dragon and the New York Stock Exchange, has been about New York City specifically as a bit of an innovation hub. And I wonder what you see in terms of what the New York infrastructure means to the broader cybersecurity community and why so many companies have chosen to operate and call this city home.
New York is a phenomenal place to launch a company. Dataminr, when we launched, was sort of at the beginning of the rise of the city. But today you have the best tech talent, the best AI talent, the best investors really in New York. So, for us, New York is the perfect place, close to customers, close to the government, and now with a tech ecosystem that can support the next great generational companies.
Ted, I have no doubt in your role as CEO, you're cooking on a lot right now, and I'm sure you've got eager plans and things you're not quite prepared to talk about publicly yet. But I wonder if you can give us a bit of a glimpse under the hood for what comes next for Dataminr.
Sure. So Dataminr recently closed a capital round, $165 million, led by Fortress, a great New York investor. We now have just hired a new chief financial officer, Tiffany Buchanan, who was most recently SVP at CrowdStrike. And we're poised to be ready for a moment on a floor like this. And while it's not in the coming months, I would say stay tuned for some news in the years to come that could land us hopefully on a balcony somewhere around here.
Absolutely. It would be great to welcome you back to the New York Stock Exchange for something like that, hypothetically, or any other time. You're always welcome to come see us. Ted Bailey, CEO at Dataminr. Congratulations and thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.